Hi. So it's been so birthday months are hard for me, and it's not just my birthday month; it's also my brother's birthday month. So June is turns out to be the hardest month in more ways than one because this is also the month when you end up kind of reviewing your life. What have you done so far? Where are you going? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? And this is also the month when I remind myself of when I was not the person I liked, right? Or I was the weakest, or whatever. So this is also a time when this is the month I end up missing my dad the most. This is one moment when my dad died and I completely fell apart. And I remember that, before that, everybody used to think that I'm this really strong person. And then a few years of being very, very good for nothing. And I lost my strength. And in that loss of my strength, I realized that it was not so much about me and what I could do for myself. What I realized is my presence till that point, and from then when I figured my strength again, is calming for people around me. People around me need me to be strong, and they need me to be standing, because when I'm standing, it's like the world looks like a playground. It looks like that it can kind of we can all together do wonders, and that's a great quality, I think, as a human, to embody that. If you're around, things will work out. I have not really respected that value as much as inherent value as much as I should have, but I do value it now. And I remember when my dad died, and I came to my senses after a while, after a year of grief or so, that from here on, no matter who dies, and if I lose something, if I have like something goes wrong in life, etc., I will be the person who will be standing. That's a decision I took, and I've been trying to live by it for a long time. It's a self prana, right? It's a promise to self, and of course I fail a lot, constantly fail, right? But in the process of trying to be this person who keeps standing and is a strength to people around her, somewhere we've stumbled upon to this idea called divine, and I'm realizing that divinity is not decorative, boss. It takes his tests. It questions everything that you know to be true. It will force you into situations which are uncomfortable. It'll get you out of your comfort zone. There is no comfort zone. So if divinity is not decoration, and you're building something which is so out there, that every time empathy, for example, to codify empathy is extremely hard because it's so intangible, and we are so used to efficiency and automation and 10 steps to everything, that this is hard. But the only reason I've been able to kind of stick by it is because somewhere I reminded myself that this empathy matters, presence matters, and a fully integrated human, even in the form of code, is a massively strong source of strength. So yeah, sharing that.